A new report by Reuters uncovered that in the first half of this year alone, President Trump's family has raked in more than $800 million from sales of crypto assets. This on top of potentially billions more in unrealized on-paper gains. Now, much of this cash has been coming in from foreign sources, which doesn't come as a surprise when we factor in Trump's two eldest sons basically trotting around the world pitching their family's crypto business, World Liberty Financial, to investors. Joining us now, Michelle Conlon. She is one of the reporters at Reuters who uncovered this story. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us, and more importantly, for this really kind of eye-opening report. Walk us through what the reporting here suggests and connecting the dots between what the two Trump sons are doing, the sources of this money, and how it has enriched the Trump family business.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. So Eric and Don Jr. have been on something of a international investment roadshow for their companies, especially the crypto company. And so they've been kind of going around the world. And when I say world, I mean this is a tour that spanned the Middle East, Asia, and China, courting foreign investors for investments. And what we know is that the vast majority of investors in World Liberty Financial, the wallets, the top wallets that we're able to identify and track, 72% of those are foreign wallets. So those are wallets belonging to foreigners. Wallet being the term of art for where you hold your crypto, like a bank account. And what's also interesting is that of the known large investors in World Liberty Financial, many have big legal and regulatory entanglements. And in the case of at least two of those people, since their big investments in World Liberty, those legal and regulatory entanglements have dissolved.
Oh, wow.
And just a coincidence, I'm sure.
And they've had a great reversal of fortune.
So break down for me, I guess, what you have found is going on here, because unless the sons are going around and explicitly making an offer, then they're technically breaking no laws here. So what have you been watching for as a reporter on this?
Right. So what we know, for example, 6 big foreign investors who we spoke to who invested, of those 6, 5 said, look, was an explicit quid pro quo promised? No, but we invested because we're putting a bet on this adjacency to Trump's political power and financial power and policy power. If the Trump brothers, if there was ever evidence that they promised anything in return, a quid pro quo, then that would be breaking the law. But absent that evidence, this was a great quote in the story. It's, as one ethicist told us, this is legal, but it's unethical.
So the numbers in this story are just staggering, and I want to focus in on one number. So Trump made over $300 million on a meme coin that 600,000 small investors bought and lost around $3.9 billion. So they have no recourse, but how is this not a pump and dump scheme from the Oval Office?
Well, a lot of meme coins pump and then dump. Most of them do. So that's just the land of the meme coin. And as far as a pump and dump from the White House, there's, especially on the Democratic side, there's all sorts of lawmakers who have been calling this out and also calling out the unprecedented nature and the unprecedented conflict of interest in modern presidential history.
But it's not just about the meme coins, right? People are also investing in the company itself. What has the company itself delivered in exchange?
Oh, that's a great question. Right. So you've got the meme coin, which has no utility. It's just like kind of owning a baseball card, hoping it goes up in value. Right. And then you have the Trump cryptocurrency company, the exchange, World Liberty Financial. And World Liberty Financial launched in September of 2024, and they said, we're going to roll out an app, we're going to roll out lending and borrowing and all these financial products. We're going to be the future of finance. And a lot of retail investors were very bullish about that, but it's now more than a year later, and they have yet to launch any of those products, although they have launched a stablecoin.
I just want to give our viewers a little bit of an example here, a comparison side by side. If you put all of the different profits that have soared into Trump businesses, crypto licensing, $802 million. Golf clubs and resorts, $33 million. Overseas real estate ventures, $23 million. It gives you a sense of just how staggering the crypto business is. And because it is so unregulated as a kind of financial instrument or a financial market right now, there's no visibility in it. There's no transparency in it. I think that's why so much of this reporting is so important, because the agencies that we are supposed to have in this society that should keep eyes on these things, who put guardrails on like how, to what extent a president, his family should be enriching themselves by going around the world and cutting deals or whatever, none of that is taking place. None of our senators probably don't even know what crypto is.
And the attempts to regulate it are like half being written by the crypto guys.
Right, exactly.
Trump actually dismantled the crypto enforcement unit at the DOJ in April. And he launched his meme coin 3 days before he got inaugurated.
Yeah.
So it's just like boom, boom, boom. And it really makes the hotel, the Trump Hotel, is just like a quaint
We
relic
forgot
of
about that. You
bygone
remember when they
days
were? You remember when foreign embassies were staying in for like $800 a night? Everybody was like,
influence. They might be seeking
that
influence.
was a lot
It's
more
like,
work, presumably,
Right.
to like actually have to build a thing, a brick and mortar building or a golf club or what have you. And this is just a much more efficient way to.
You get a hotel stay.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I mean, you know, World Liberty Financial has just a handful of employees.
yeah.
There's no brick and mortar that we know of or we're able to
No
find.
P.O. box.
Maybe, there might be one. And, you know, what's also staggering is that when Trump was running for president, the first 6 months of 2024, the Trump Organization, this is like the post-apprentice Trump Organization, brought in about $51 million in income. That was what they got. And then you fast forward to the first half of 2025, and that amount increased by 1,600%.
They've cracked the nugget. They've cracked the nugget. You remember the first time he was like,
you got to hand them something for that.
I don't know.
Michelle, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Michelle, thank you.